Reduce this just a little.
Sorry, yeah, it went up. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Good. So mixture time. Start time 8:06. COM 1, COM 2. Set that. Get that all the way over there. Just going to check the frequencies. 134.225 for ATIS, 1285 for tower, 1216 for ground. It's all set. Transponder set. ATIS obtain. Let's go and obtain ATIS.
Tango time 1147 Zulu, winds 110 at 6, visibility 10 miles, sky condition clear, temperature 26, dew point 23, altimeter 3009er. Visual approach runway 5 in use, landing and departing runway 5. All aircraft use caution for bird and wildlife activity on in the vicinity of the airport. Ground control land clearance delivery, our combiner frequency 121.6. All aircraft use caution for cranes up to 239 feet AGL on in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact, give information Tango. Naples Terry, this information Tango time 1147 Zulu, winds 110 at 6, visibility 10 miles, sky condition clear, temperature 26, dew point 23, altimeter 3009er.
Departure frequency is
5 in use, landing and departing runway 5. All aircraft use caution for bird and wildlife activity on in the vicinity of the airport.
Mike Sierra Papa, the Aspa 2034, 10 minutes after.
What's the best way to switch this one off?
82172 on squawk,
And turning off that.
I just missed the dew point, sorry.
Advise on initial contact, give information Tango. Naples Terry, this information Tango time 1147 Zulu, winds 110 at 6, visibility 10 miles, sky condition clear, temperature 26, dew point 23, altimeter 3009er.
Okay, we're just going to set the altimeter. We have information Tango 3009. Okay. 271, 271. I'll wait for that to come around when we get out of here. Altimeter set. Airspeed. I don't have the 100 with 100. Altitude direction indicators. Set this to 2-3, just to help me on the downwind. 2-1, 2-3. Runway heading set on runway 5. Okay, we're going to test the brakes and head over to the next area, end of the ramp. Okay, just going to test the brakes, okay?
Alright.
Okay, the brakes seem to work. Would you like to try them?
No, I'm good.
Okay, just going to head over. Okay, as I do this, I'm just going to check my my directions. Oh, I don't want to get over those ropes.
Good.
Okay, I'm getting good movement on my turn. I can't see the tower yet, so I'm just going to turn so I can see the tower. Let's go a little bit more forward. Okay, I can see the tower.
Good.
Okay. Put it back on so I can hear everything.
Good.
Okay, that's all those checks are done. Our taxi tested the brakes. Now we're just gonna get clearance to go over to for Touch and Gos. Do the power checks. Check them on the right frequency. Yeah. Naples ground, air center 60 at air center ramp requesting taxi for Touch and Gos with information. Tango.
Air Center 60, Naples ground, runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14.
Runway 5, taxi Alpha via 14, air center 60.
Air Center 60, runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14.
Runway 5 via Alpha, cross runway 14, air center 60.
Right. It's on. What you said was taxi Alpha via 14.
Oh,
right.
Sorry.
Just got your
Naples
words
ground op
twisted.
10's
That's fine.
Foxtrot lane over the Jet Center.
Ops 10 ground, proceed via Bravo Delta.
Bravo
Good
Delta.
thing that he corrected you though. Sometimes that they don't.
2202 IFR to Punta Gorda.
Ground is my friend.
Centurion 60, correction, November 22202, Naples ground, you cleared Punta Gorda Airport as filed. On departure, climb and maintain 2000. Expect 4000, 10 minutes after. Departure frequency is 126.8, squawk 4723.
202 cleared to Punta Gorda filed. 2000, expect 4000 after 10 minutes. Departure 126.8,
So you're quite quiet and they're very loud. Let's change that.
November
You got me a little bit better now?
You're still a bit quiet? And I'm a bit quiet. Yeah, that's better.
Alright.
Okay.
There's a bit of a crosswind to the right. Yeah, the small one. A bit of a crosswind to the right when we're doing the landing, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. I'm just keeping my airspeed down a little bit. I don't want to slow down too much over the runway.
Checking train 22202 with
right,
1000 hangers, taxi with Tango.
It looks like he's going that direction or he's just hovering there.
Yeah.
November 22202, Naples ground, runway 5, taxi via Bravo 1, Bravo Alpha, cross runway 14 Alpha.
Runway 5, Bravo 1, Bravo Alpha, cross 14 Alpha, 202.
Checking left, checking right. Okay. Now, should have had my sectional. And my maps changed for some reason.
What do you mean, like the overlay?
Yeah, the overlay.
Ground at PO40, field cross hotel lane 2GA.
PO40 ground, proceed via Delta North Perimeter Road Alpha.
Delta North Perimeter Road Alpha, PO40.
Slow down a little bit, I'm going a bit fast.
November 22202, new departure frequency 119.75.
119.75.
All I really gotta see is just 3 consistent landings, alright?
Naples ground op 10's at Jet Center over to hotel lane.
Let's hope that happens.
Ops 10 proceed via Delta.
I'm pretty sure it will.
Delta for op 10.
Just don't be nervous. I'm not gonna ask you anything you've never done before. And if I do, I'll show you before I have you try it.
Okay, slowing down again. And I dropped the pencil button. I think that's okay. Okay, now I'm just going to pull into this run-up area. Try and give as much space as possible for the next aircraft. See, they're moving on, which is nice. More space.
Next time, if it's just you want to go over a little bit more, alright?
More? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We are up to the power-up check, so I'm going to put the brake on park. Park bit sliding. Throttle 1000. Check. fuel selector changed to the fullest tank, so I'm just going to make sure the fuel pump is on while I change tanks. Fuel pump is on. Changing over to right. Fuel pump off. Okay, then we're going to do this.
And ground jet 803 forward to Flying Cloud.
Jet 803, Naples County, clear to Flying Cloud Airport as filed. On departure, climb and maintain 2000.
Temps and pressures in the
Flight level 40010 when it's after. Departure frequency is 119.75. Squawk 3501.
Car beat.
Okay, clear that Flying Cloud as filed 2000, expect 40010 after departure 1975, squawk 3501, Jet 803.
Jet 803, we back correct.
Okay, we have about 100 drop in the RPM there. Magneto's left, right. Well, so switching over to right. I have 100 and a bit drop. Back up to 2. About an even drop between them both. Throttle back to idle. I'm watching the oil pressure go into the top of the yellow. Okay, that's okay. Back up to 1,000. 1,000 feels very quiet. Okay, mixture reamed. Radio is set to tower. Let's change it over to tower. Flight instruments, check they're secure. Check. Seatbelts are on. Check. Rudder and stabilizers. Check. Flight controls are full and free, so I'm just going to check the flight controls. Aileron, checking the elevator at the back is free. Good. Captain's brief. Okay, so in case of an emergency on the runway prior to takeoff, we're going to cut the power, hit the brakes, and look to exit the runway. In case of an emergency, with available runway left after rotation, we're going to look to land, cut the throttle.
Eagle Tower, RV 965 Kilo Whiskey is 8 miles to the
in
south.
Case of an emergency after takeoff,
965 Kilo Whiskey, need to turn up at the midfield, right down runway 5.
Straight ahead, not turning more
right down
than 30 degrees left or right.
965 Kilo Whiskey, disregard that. Looks like you're on the shoreline there. Let's follow the shoreline north, report turning final.
Follow the shoreline and report final 965.
So radios are set to tower, and I just want to quickly double check they are, because I'm sure they are. 1285. Okay, so that's all set. So I'm happy to go for the Captain's brief radio's door. Okay, I'll get my window if you can get your door when you're ready.
Alright.
And then we're going to go for takeoff.
Air Center 20, runway 5, clear, touch and go.
Runway 5, clear, touch, go, Air Center 20.
Naples Tower, Air Center 60, holding short runway 5 at Alpha, ready for departure.
Air Center 60, Naples Tower, make left traffic, runway 5, full in, clear for takeoff.
Left traffic, clear for takeoff, runway 5, Air Center 60. I don't know what he meant by full runway.
Full length, meaning that you're taking off from the full length and not an intersection
Okay.
of the runway.
Cutting the corner just a little bit.
Alright.
These rudders feel quite strong.
Alright, let's get that takeoff check.
Towers, Centurion 22202, ready at runway 5.
Pump on.
Centurion 22202, Naples Tower, hold short, runway 5, party traffic.
Let's do that now.
Holding short, runway 5,
And make sure reach as well. And then go full power.
I missed that, sorry.
Air Center 20, you're going to turn base.
Turning base right now, Air Center 20.
Checking airspeed, checking. Temperatures are green. Airspeed 50, 55, 60, beginning rotation.
Tower Sky Hawk 5352, 7 miles to the north inbound, full stop with Tango.
Air 22202, Naples Tower, 5 runway heading for now, I'll call your left turn, runway 5, full in, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 5, 202.
Okay, I'm checking my climb.
November 53352, Naples Tower, report to midfield left downwind, runway 5.
We'll report midfield left downwind, runway 5, 53352.
Air Center 60, let's change your traffic to right traffic.
Air Center 60, right traffic, Air Center 60. So I'm going to be doing a right turn, which I was not looking for.
965 Kilo Whiskey, you're following traffic on a 1 mile left base funnel. You have good spacing, runway 5, clear to lane number 2.
495, clear to lane number 2, 95 Kilo Whiskey.
Okay, 500. Airspeed is good, climb rate is quite good. Turning a little bit to the right, so I'm going to try and correct back. But there's a little bit of a wind.
Right, from the right. So it's okay if your heading is a little bit off to the right.
Okay, 700, I'm going to begin my right.
Alright, generally Naples likes us turning, yeah, you can go ahead. Generally they like us turning at 500.
Okay.
Alright.
I've been turning at 7.
And that's fine, that's what the actual rule says. But just this airport likes us turning a little bit earlier so we get out of the departure way.
Okay. Understood. That's nice.
22202, turn left heading 040, contact Fort Myers departure, have a good day.
Coming down.
Left 040, over to departure, good day 202.
Okay, bring my throttle back to 23. There we go. So right turn is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to correct my altitude a little bit because I've gone up to 1,000. Coming down a little bit, just going to check my turn there. There we are, that's good.
Turn it down right now.
Yeah, I'm turning it down right now.
Air Center 20, extend upwind, I'll call your crosswind turn.
Still climbing a little bit, so I'm going to add some nose forward pressure to drop as much as I can. A bit better. Okay, leveling off.
And remember, we still have some wind that way, so we still want our heading to be a little bit in that direction.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I can feel it. We're drifting.
Right. So a good rule of thumb. You see that diamond?
Yep.
If you put that on the opposite heading of the runway, which would be 23, as you have it bugged there, then you would be maintaining a perfect parallel course to the runway. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Says, correction, November 53352, runway 5, clear to lane number 1.
Runway 5, clear to lane number 1, 53352. We get a short approach?
Short approach approved.
Cool, see ya.
965 Kilo Whiskey, left on Bravo, contact ground point 6.
Left on Bravo, 965 Kilo Whiskey.
Air Center 60, continue on the downwind, I'll call your base.
I will continue downwind, you will call my base, Air Center 60.
Center 20, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Try not to turn in too much.
Then downwind, Air Center 20.
Feeling some lifting. Oh, I'm dropped.
22202, contact Fort Myers departure, good day.
Okay to climb a little bit. Okay, so this changes my pattern a little bit. Is that because there's a plane, there's a plane in there?
Yeah.
Coming in for short.
Right.
So I'll probably get clearance to turn soon. Once he's turned. Oh, my altitude's a bit low, sorry. Climb a little bit while we have the time.
We could increase just a little bit of power to get that back up then. A little bit more. Usually if you have to climb more than 100 feet, you go full power, get back up, and should be fine, alright?
Okay.
If it's within 100, then you just add a little bit more power just to get it back up, and you're good. I'm not seeing that traffic. Oh, they haven't turned base yet.
Air Center 60, you can turn your base, runway 5, clear, touch and go, Carsway terminus, all have a citation 560 departure ready to arrival.
Turning base, clear for departure, keeping an eye on citation, Air Center 60.
Air Center 20, continue on downwind, look for your clear for touch and go, not clear for the right base.
Beg your pardon?
You're clear for touch and go, not clear for departure.
2, right turn when able, contact ground point 6, or left turn, whichever way you park, contact ground.
No worries, no worries.
Copy, we got ground point 6.
Still doing very good.
Have a good day.
You fly very smoothly.
3, turn right heading 060, runway 5, full in, clear for
You
takeoff.
want to make sure you have that turn.
060, runway 5, full in, clear for
Yeah,
takeoff.
you want to make sure you have that turn a little bit steeper, right?
Yep.
Just so that your base turn is not like a, or your base leg is not like a full turn. There you go.
Okay, I want to slow down a bit, bring it back to...
Traffic inside Air Center 20.
Air Center 20, follow your company traffic, runway 5, clear, touch and go, number 2.
So you could maintain this for now.
I'm going to maintain this.
Then you could turn your final.
Naples Tower, Air Center 71. We are 10 miles to the south with information
You don't want to descend yet.
Air Center 71, Naples Airport to midfield, right downwind, runway 5.
So basically, since you extended so much, I would maintain 1000 until you see 2 red, 2 white. Okay. Now we're all red. We don't want to be descending anymore, right?
Right.
So let's increase that power just a little bit. Since we're so low, we could probably get 1 stage of flaps.
I see 1.
There you go.
Going to correct, I went too far on my...
Right.
Okay, I'm seeing 2 show up.
There you go. Now you could get your descent going.
Okay, so let's slow down to 18. Good. I'm going to add us... What are we at? We're at...
Jetshare 803, contact Fort Myers, departure 119.75. Have a good day.
Departure, Jetshare 803.
So there's a bit of wind coming today from the right.
Right.
I'm not too sure on these crosswinds, but I'm going to put ailerons in down facing that way.
Right.
And a bit of rudder.
In what direction?
I'm going to... so if I'm turning that way, I'm going to put a bit of left rudder.
There you go. Good.
So I'm a little bit off, so I'm just going to turn to get a bit more in the center. A little bit low. A little chip of power. Oh, this feels messy.
No, you're good. You could get 1 more stage of flaps though.
Yeah. Stage of flaps, let's use them.
There you go.
So, power is a bit high.
Good.
And I'm off the runway.
No worries, no worries. You're still able to make it stable coming in.
It feels much more. I'm walking all the power out.
Alright, hold the nose.
Holding the nose, get it.
Now you don't want to put it down, you just want to slow the plane down, so keep pitching back, You want to pitch back a little bit more, right?
More than that, okay.
Drop the flaps, let's go.
Dropping the flaps. And right rudder, full power. Okay, we are above 60, so let's begin the rotation.
So when you're trying to land the plane, your aim is to slow the plane down to the point where it wants to fall.
Yeah.
Not where you're putting it down on the runway. If you're putting it down on the runway, you're going to touch down too fast. Alright? And then you'll have that heavy...
Air Center 60, you're going to make left traffic dispatch.
Making left traffic, Air Center 60.
So you just want to pitch up a little bit more when you're in that ground effect, okay?
Okay.
Not too much where you start climbing out. That approach was wasn't too bad. I mean, you could make some adjustments, but it's the flare that you wanna improve on mostly, all right?
Okay. Today I'm gonna turn at 500 because that's the recommended.
All right.
I'm turning left at 5. I'm gonna try and make better turns now. So let's get it over there. Let's keep an eye on my climb. Too steep. Correct that. Feels a bit better. Okay, leveling off. Well, the wings at least. 800. Turn a little bit in for those towers. Okay, I'm going to turn into my downwind. This changes everything just slightly, but that's okay. So we're reaching 1,000, so I'm gonna level off here. It felt like quite a scrappy landing to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you touched down on all 3 gears at the same time. That's just because you were forcing it down rather than letting it fall down, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Let's check everything.
Air Center 60, runway 5, clear, touch and go.
Runway 5 clear, touch and go, Air Center 60.
Your communications are very good too.
They were so bad this whole time.
Air Center 20, follow your company traffic, runway 5, clear, touch and go, number 2.
Runway 5 clear, touch and go, number 2, Air Center 20.
Okay, let's see if I can do a better configuration this time around. I feel I'm getting a little bit closer, so I'm adding a bit of rudder to pull away a little bit. And I should be looking for a visual reference point up there somewhere. Okay, I'm abeam the 1,000 footer, so I'm going to configure.
Alright.
And one thing I didn't do last time is I need to really get in my head to check fuel, check mixture. First stage of flaps. Make sure we're square on that.
November 5 Alpha RNAV Bravo, circle to runway 5.
November 5 Alpha, Naples Tower, Roger, continue inbound. You're going to circle southwest prior to the departure in runway 14, report your circle.
Alright, we'll report our circle number 5.
Waiting until that's 45 degrees behind me, which is
Hey,
about now. I'm going to begin
midfield right downwind.
turning.
Air Center 71, continue on right downwind, I'll call your base.
Call my base, Air Center 71.
Don't let it drop too
Air
much.
Center 60, turn your base if you haven't already.
Turning base, Air Center 60.
Traffic, what?
It's on my iPad. Let me just instead.
Okay, so I did the second stage of flaps. Speed is 75, which is good. I have a nice base here. It's not tight oval.
Right.
Because we're going into wind now, right? So
Yeah.
that's why we're a bit slower and I have a bit more time. Which means I'm actually going to be a little bit, yeah, I'm going a little bit slow.
Air Center 20, start your base if you haven't already.
Starting base, Air Center 20.
Okay, I've got an airplane behind me, which is just good to know. I'm going to turn in, because I'm going to be fighting the wind a little bit. Could be a little bit early. But I'm going to imagine you're not here to help me. Okay, we're a little bit low.
Good.
Tiny bit of power.
Good.
And this is not actually a square.
And that's fine. That's fine. You just need to line up with the runway. Not always going to be perfect. After a while, you'll make improvements and always have it perfect.
Oh, I feel quite buffety.
Alright.
Okay. I can make the runway. Final set.
Air Center 71, start your base, runway 5, clear to lane number 3.
Runway 5, clear to land, number 3, Air Center 71.
Okay, now I'm going to look for ground effect, and I'm going to, I'm looking for ground effect. So then I'm going to start pulling up. Now, is that a balloon?
Yeah, slightly. Alright, not bad. On the main gears, let's drop the flaps, let's go.
Flaps down.
Good.
Naples Tower, November 965, 5 Alpha Charlie, Airnav Bravo.
Airspeed
1965 Alpha Charlie, Roger, continue inbound, circle southwest prior to the approach into runway 14, report your circle.
Sorry, Nick, I haven't done
Report our
landing. I'm happy with you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. We'll get there.
November 965.
So,
You're
what
circling
happened with that
southwest.
one? You were massaging it to slow it down, which is good. But I think in the last moment it kind of ballooned, and then you kind of stopped that from happening. everything was good because you landed on the main gears. If you ended up landing on the nose gear with that amount of weight, then you would have probably had an issue there. But that one was okay. That was good.
Center 60, extend your upwind. I'll call your crosswind.
Extending upwind, you'll call my crosswind, Air Center 60.
Your speed was a little bit fast when you were coming up in the ground effect.
It felt fast, yeah.
Over the threshold, you want to be aiming to be at like 65. You were somewhere around 80 to 85.
Wow.
So we'll work on that speed adjustment when we're coming up short final, okay?
Yep. Just off. Want to turn a little bit back onto 50. Airspeed is good. Gaining altitude.
Watch your heading. Let's get a little bit more to the right side of here.
Okay, 1000.
Air Center 60, make right traffic.
Make right traffic, Air Center 60.
Air Center 20, extend upwind. I'll call you a crosswind.
Extending upwind, Air Center 20.
Okay.
So we had a little bit of some lift offset because you can see the runway. We got a little bit to the left of it.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's gone off. I'm just going to pull my power back because I'm still climbing and turning and stuff all at the same time. Okay, so now we are where we should have been when we turned.
Alright.
Air Center 71, turn right at Charlie, contact ground point 6. Have a good day.
Right on Charlie, ground point 6, good day.
Airspeed is okay.
Air Center 20, you see your company traffic to your right on the crosswind.
Just going to give myself a little bit more space.
Traffic in sight, Air Center 20.
Air Center 20, you can turn your crosswind to follow them. You're going to make a right traffic on this one.
Following company traffic, right traffic, Air Center 20.
All you gotta do is just make sure when you're on the downwind, you're not getting blown in using that diamond, right?
Right. So I just have to remember actually we're kind of crabbing because
Right.
even though I'm looking that way, we're moving that way.
November 5 Alpha, turn right on Alpha 4, contact ground point 6. Have a good day.
Point 6, good day, November 5 Alpha.
Number 472 Alpha Romeo, Naples Tower, you up?
Gotta look for a point.
Tower 472
We have a message here. Let's see what that says.
Number 472 Alpha Romeo, Naples Tower, on departure, turn right, heading 060, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
Heading 060, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff, 472 Alpha Romeo.
Good.
Fuel pump on.
And let's turn that message off. Good. Now this would be like a wide
Air
distance.
Center 60, extend down, I'll call your base.
I didn't hear.
Extend it down when you call the base, Air Center 60.
Air Center 20, extend down, I'll call your base.
This is a little bit wide. You want to understand the traffic pattern to be
taking runway for departure.
a distance where if you end up losing the engine, you'd be able to glide too. So this would be like maybe like right on the edge of being good. So
Okay. Sorry, I was listening to you. I missed what he said on the
that's fine.
extend downwind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, extend downwind and then he'll call the base. Alright.
I'm just sorting out my cables.
Alright, looks pretty good. We can take it back now. The course to 230.
Number 472 Alpha Romeo, contact Fort Myers departure 119.75. Have a good day.
1975, 472 for Mega Day.
Naples Tower, November 631 Juliet Sierra, visual 45.
November 631 Juliet Sierra, Naples Tower, you're going to be number 3 for the airport, runway 5, clear to land.
Will be number 3, runway 5, clear to land, November 631 Juliet Sierra.
And
Air Center 60, turn base, runway 5, clear touch and go number 2.
Turning base, clear for touch and go number 2.
Air Center 20, make a left 360.
Left 360, Air Center 20.
Okay, let's make a prompt action. Okay, we are 2 miles out, so I'm going to configure as we turn.
so we got one guy on the base leg there, so we're all good on that. Alright, let's get some flaps here now.
I'll get my RPMs back a bit. There we are, that's a bit better. Okay, I'm going to do my second set of flaps.
Right. Yeah, we got a stiff 15 knots.
Naples Tower, Cup 59, Juliet Victor 12, east with Tango, full stop.
Go 59 Juliet Victor, Naples Tower, put the midfield right downwind, runway 5.
Port midfield, right downwind, runway 5, 59 Juliet Victor.
So number 2 is landing. Well, number 1 is landing, I'm number 2.
Right.
Okay.
And then about here's where you want to get that final stage of flaps.
Okay.
Because if you get it too close, you might get unstable with that change in configuration. Okay. Now try to manage that speed, pitch it up just a little bit to manage that speed, and then you're going to use your power to maintain the glide.
9.6, have a good day.
So if we're low, we want to increase some power. That speed looks good. Increase a little bit more power. It's not going to be set to the same power setting the whole way down, so you'll have to modulate that as you're coming down, alright?
Okay.
So increase a little bit more because we're sinking too fast. Your speed doesn't look too bad. Alright, that looks good. Now if you want to descend just a little bit more, you reduce, there you go. The problem is that you were trying to pitch down to get it down. So go ahead, reduce slowly. You want to aim to have it reducing to the point where when you get to the threshold, that's when it goes idle. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then from there, you'll just keep the nose up. So go ahead, reduce some more. There you go. Good. In the ground effect, level, idle. And keep the nose up.
Am I ballooning now?
Yep, but not too much. That's not bad, not bad.
Air Center 20, insight back on the downwind, you continue on the downwind, look for feet traffic on a 2.5 mile flight.
Continuing downwind, looking for traffic, Air Center 20.
So there's this method. I want to show you a landing real quick so you can see the side picture that I have.
Okay.
My controls?
Your controls.
My controls. So
Air
basically,
Center 60, extend your upwind, I'll call your crosswind turn.
extend the upwind, you'll call the crosswind, Air Center 60. Usually what I do,
Air Center 20, follow the feed
when
on
I'm
runway
coming
5,
into land and I'm in the ground effect, I'm looking at the end of the panel here, aligned with the end of the runway. The end of the runway will look like a little trapezium when we get in the ground effect. All you want to do is pull up for that to be at the point. Generally what it would be is that the panel would be below the top of that trapezium. So then all you have to do is just pull up to keep it at the top of that trapezium. You see what I mean? At the end of the runway,
right downwind runway 5.
So I'll show you what it looks like, and the difference in seating height might affect the perspective of it, but it should generally look the same.
Tower 78, 6 nautical miles from southeast, west full stop with information Tango.
Air Center 60, make left traffic.
Left traffic, Air Center 60.
Naples Tower 78, 5.6 nautical miles from southeast with information Tango, west full stop.
Air Center 78, Naples Tower, remain outside the Delta airspace, I'll call you inbound in a second.
Remain outside of Delta 78.
Alright, coming up to 1,000.
Number 631 Juliet Sierra, safe parking.
Level it off.
Center 631 Juliet Sierra.
Number 1 Juliet Sierra, turn left on Delta 5, contact ground point 6.
Turn my...
Left Delta 5, ground point 6. November 631 Juliet Sierra.
Is the ballooning because I'm giving too much back pressure at the bottom?
A bit, but the ballooning that you're seeing is not that much.
Okay.
So there's sometimes where it goes up a bit and you're like, am I ballooning? And then you stop, and because it's not that much, you sink immediately, right? So the amount that it's ballooning, you don't really have to make any corrections for that. All you need to do is just stop pulling back when you notice that, alright? But it's not a lot where, you know, you have to make some drastic adjustments, you know what I mean?
Yep. But a slower round out or a slower flare would help with that.
I think the amount that you're pulling back is good enough. It's just that when you think you're ballooning, it's not that big a deal, and then you stop pulling back.
60, make a right 360.
Right 360, center 60.
Air center 60,
and then you stop, and then that's when it bangs, right?
Extending up 1 air center 20. Naples Tower, Skyvan 644, Mike, runway 5 at Delta 1, ready for departure at sequence.
644 Mike, Naples Tower, Roger, hold short, runway 5 at Delta 1.
Hold short, runway 5 Delta 1.
Tower, Cup 59, Juliet Victor, midfield, right downwind 5.
Cup 59, Juliet Victor, continue on the right downwind.
Continue right downwind 5.
Got blown out a good bit.
644 Mike, Naples Tower, northeast pre, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
I could be wrong, but I think this is our house down here.
Oh yeah?
Is this Naples Park over here or not quite?
No, I think Naples Park is more south, but I'm not 100% sure.
I have to check. I'll check my
But you said your zip code was 34120?
Oh, you
can't remember.
3412, something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think 34120 is more northeast from here. Up at the top corner, you'll see the layers, and then select sectional. It's already there.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe you had to download the sectional.
It's always worked. Just this morning, it switched off. It was on, and then
it probably updated.
Okay.
Yeah. And you didn't get the automatic download. That size of iPad is good enough for you, though, right? Is it?
Yeah, it's great.
Perfect. All right, good.
Yeah, the smaller one I think is better for piloting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just a bit smaller. You know, you can fit it on here.
Yeah.
Air center 60, make another right 360.
Another right 360, Air center 60.
Cup 59, Juliet Victor, you're going to have traffic pass off your right side, but I'm going to extend you a bit for departure.
I got the traffic in sight, you're going to extend me, 59 Juliet Victor.
Skyvan 44 Mike, what's your on-course heading?
Climbing up it here.
Skyvan 644 Mike, 090.
All right, that's not northeast, that's straight east, which is great, so let's go straight east, and I've got no traffic for you.
Straight east for 644 Mike.
Air center 20, you can make left traffic.
Left traffic, Air center 20. Tower, RV 91 Kilo, entering the midfield right downwind for 5.
Runway 59 Juliet Victor, turn your base, runway 5, clear to land, caution wake turbulence, I'll have a CRJ departure ahead of your arrival.
Turn to base, clear to land, runway 5, 59 Juliet Victor.
Runway 91 Alpha Kilo, continue on the right downwind, look for that Cub turning base at the shoreline.
For traffic, and we'll continue our downwind, 1 Alpha Kilo. Naples Tower, Slate Global 999, holding short 5 at Alpha, ready to go.
Slate Global 999, Naples Tower, hold short runway 5, full length.
Short 5, full
further up there.
Okay. Cream City 623, safe parking.
Naples Aviation.
Cream City 623, right on Alpha 4, contact ground point 6.
Alpha 4, ground point 6, Cream City 623.
Global 999, turn right heading 060, runway 5, full length, clear for takeoff.
Alright, right 060, full length, runway 5, clear for takeoff, Slate Global 999.
999, that's a nice number.
Tower, RV 91 Alpha Kilo, we have the Cub in sight.
RV 91 Alpha Kilo, follow that Cub, runway 5, clear to land number 2.
Yeah, disorientated with all these circles.
Clear to land, runway 5, 1 Alpha Kilo.
Air center 78, Naples Tower, Airport to midfield, right downwind, runway 5.
About right downwind on runway 5, Air center 78.
Air center 60, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend the downwind, you'll call the base, Air center 60.
Center 20, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Air center 20, extending downwind.
Behind us.
Someone behind us?
I think Air Center 20.
Okay. Oh yeah, they went out far. Yeah, that plane that's taking off is the one that's 999. It's a huge plane. It's using all available runway. Look at that.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wow.
Flight Global 999, contact Fort Myers departure. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Going to departure. U2, Slate Global 999.
Slate Global.
Naples Tower, Air Center 20. This one's going to be a full stop.
Air Center 20, understand, thanks. Echo 59 Juliet Victor, contact ground point 6. Have a good day.
Ground point 6, 59 Juliet Victor, thanks.
Tower of Jet 325, ready 5.
Up Jet 325, one more arrival and we'll get you out. Hold short runway 5 full length.
Oh, short of 5 of Jet 325, no problem.
So balloon where I really think we're going to come down on all three, that's when I do go around. Yeah, before that happens, I go up and I'm like, go around.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, sometimes it may not balloon that much for you to
Air
call
Center 60, you can turn your base, runway 5 clear, touch and go, caution wake turbulence. I'll have a citation 560 departure ahead of your arrival.
Alright, we're turning base, clear, touch and go, runway 5, Air Center 60.
Air Center 20, you can just watch straight ahead for that Cherokee, should be turning base in front of you, your company.
Traffic in sight, Air Center 20.
Air Center 20, follow that Cherokee, runway 5 clear to lane number 2.
Runway 5, clear to land number 2, Air Center 20.
I'll maintain this height, I think I might be a little bit higher.
Air Center 78, continue on the right downwind, I'll call your base.
You call me on base 778.
Runway 9 kilo, left on, left one able, contact ground point 6.
Left one able, ground point 6, have a good day, 1 kilo.
You as well. Up Jet 325, Naples Tower, turn right heading 060, runway 5 full lane, clear for takeoff.
060, clear for takeoff, runway 5 of Jet 325.
You know I'm kind of flying a plane right now, right? No, I am actually flying it. Okay.
Oh, it's good.
Alright, so now I have all my flaps set in at the point, like before I actually turn final, so I can just focus on the runway, get myself configured with my speed, and get on the glide, right?
Right.
So from here, I'm trying to aim for my 75 knots. Somewhere around here, and then when I get that, I notice that I'm a little bit high, so I won't add any power just yet. But right here, when I'm on that glide, is when I'll add a little bit of power. And it's going to be modulating as we're going down, both the pitch and the power. So I got a little bit high there, so I'm reducing my power a bit. Still have my speed looking good. Got a little bit faster, so I'm going to pitch up, and if I pitch up, then I'll get high, so I'll reduce the power again. You see what I'm saying?
325, contact Fort Myers
modulating both the pitch and the power.
Fort Myers, Upjet 325, good day.
And then when I get in the ground effect is when I'm going to be looking at that side picture of the panel on the end of the runway. So here I'm coming in, I'm slowing it back. Getting to about 65 over the threshold, and then I'm pretty much at idle, and you see the end of the runway is higher than my panel, right?
Right.
When I get to idle, that's when I'm going to start pitching up just to keep it right at the end of that point. I'm on my mains, it was a little bit rough, but I'm on the main, then the nose drops, right?
Right.
See that?
See that.
I'll go ahead and go take off again.
Air Center 78, turn base, runway 5, clear to land.
It's about 60, I'll rotate.
It really is that last minute.
Yeah. Alright, your controls.
Hi, controls.
Your controls.
Let's feel everything out again. Okay. Do we know if we're doing right or left, I guess?
If he didn't say anything, then we're going to stay in the left.
Airspeed is good.
Air Center 60, when you're ready, make left traffic.
Left traffic, Air Center 60.
400. 500. Oh, it's steep.
Yeah, you used a little bit too much left rudder on that, so you need a little bit of right. So basically wherever the ball is, that's where you're gonna step.
Okay. 700. And I'm just gonna start turning here.
Okay.
Climbing a bit faster. It feels a bit more, I don't know if the wind is doing something a little bit different, a bit more bouncy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, 900. Coming up 1,000. Okay, bring power back. Better, huh?
Air Center 20, turn right on Alpha 4, contact ground. Actually, you can, contact ground, leaving runway every day.
Turn right on Alpha 4, have a good day.
Air Center 60, traffic to Cherokee on a half-mile final, runway 5, clear touch and go number 2.
Clear touch and go on runway 5, number 2, Air Center 60.
You got the traffic in sight?
I beg your pardon?
You got the traffic in sight?
I have the traffic in sight.
Alright, good.
Okay, we're climbing. Okay, we passed the beams. I'm a little bit late on that. I was daydreaming. I shouldn't really keep an eye on the, should do it by sound. Let's check the direction. Let's correct a little bit for that. Okay, I'm at 45, so I'm going to do second stage of flaps and I'm going to begin my turn. Airplane has landed. Oh, we're dropping a bit too much. There we go.
Actually, no, we need to drop a lot.
We need to drop a lot.
Yeah, because we're pretty high here.
Air Center 78, you can stay on the runway all the way down to Alpha 4, contact ground point 6.
You're looking good on the glide now.
Ground 778, have a good day, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do second set of flaps before I turn. I don't know if that's allowed or not.
Yep, that's fine. Usually it's downwind base and then right before final that you would get the flaps.
So make the turn and then do flaps?
Yeah, right.
Okay. I don't want to take them down now though. Is that okay?
No, that's fine.
85. Actually look good. I'm going to add a little bit of power because I'm dropping too much.
Good.
Down too high.
Speed looks good.
Number 5 in sight. Walk the power out slowly. Slowly walking the power up.
Yeah, lower your
ground
nose.
effect. And I'm gonna slowly, I don't wanna balloon this
Keep
up.
it back though,
So
keep
I'm gonna
it back.
pull it back, idle.
Alright, not bad. Just drop the flaps. Good.
Okay. Right rudder.
Alright.
Pull, bottle, not bottle to throttle, that's the wrong expression. Don't want to say that now. Take off. What is it? Throttle 2?
Not sure. Just full throttle is how I know it.
I read something somewhere.
Throttle to throttle for the
not that one.
The 8 hours.
Yeah. Throttle 2? I don't know.
Air Center 60, remain in left traffic.
Remain left traffic, Air Center 60.
300. Airspeed is good. That landing felt a little bit better.
Yeah.
Coming up 500.
We'll try another one.
Turning left. Too steep. Come on. Let's just get that. Nice soft turn. Okay. Maintaining. About 700. Too fast. Okay. Turning. Again, too steep, Josh.
Naples Tower, Citation 3 Echo Kilo, cleared, visual runway 5.
I think it makes a lot of noise.
Citation 3 Echo Kilo, Naples Tower, good morning, runway 5, cleared to land number 1.
Good land, runway 5, 3 Echo Kilo.
Pitch. Power. Oh, I went a little bit high last time, so keep an eye on that. 23 there.
Air Center 60, make a right 360.
Right 360, Air Center 60.
Oh, we got a message there. Let's check what that says. Alright, that's fuel change. Let's change that.
Okay. Fuel pump on. Changing over.
Good, we got fuel pressure and good.
Okay, so this you want to make a standard turn.
3 Echo Kilo, I'm sure you're doing it, but just keep reducing your speed.
3 Echo Kilo, copy.
Sounds like a fire alarm.
Okay,
Yeah.
353 tower, you up?
I think they're it's a multi-engine. They're practicing single engine operations. So they have one of them idle, so it's giving them warnings. That's one of the things I had to. Did I tell you I got my airline rating?
Oh,
Yeah.
recently or a long time ago?
No, just Friday gone.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. And that's pretty much all we had to do. Yeah, keep that turn going. Remember, you don't really want to have your turn like a full standard rate the whole way, because you have difference in wind effect. So you'll have to kind of treat it like a turn around a point. So when you bank into that turn to start the 360, find something off your wing and just do a turn around the points around it.
Okay.
See, now we're a little bit far, so let's take it in a little bit closer. What you want to do is at the point you're told to do the 360, when you bank in, just find something and then you do the turns. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
We're getting a little bit low here. Let's bump it back up.
Sorry, I got distracted. So, more than 100 feet, so let's climb.
Air Center 60, continue on to that, I'm going to call your base.
Continue on down and you'll call my base, Air Center 60.
Oh, back to 3. That felt very funny.
Three Echo Kilo, enable safe parking.
Naples Aviation.
3 Echo Kilo, right to 4, contact ground point 6, have a good day.
Alpha 4.6, 3 Echo Kilo.
Section 353, turn heading 060, runway 5, Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
That was actually a jet.
Turn heading 060, clear for takeoff, runway 5, Flexjet 350.
Configuring.
No, we're gonna wait because he wanted us to extend, right?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna maintain that 1,000 feet and try not to turn into the runway. Let's keep that diamond on the 230. Let's turn a little bit to the left. We don't want to get blown away and we don't want to get blown in.
Air Center 60, do you have the departing phenom inside?
That to me?
Yep. Yeah, we got it inside Air Center 60.
Alright, Air Center 60, just maintain visual separation from the traffic, caution, wake turbulence, runway 5, clear, touch and go.
Maintaining visual separation, clear for touch and go, Air Center 60.
There we go. So he was asking if we had the traffic that's departing in sight.
Okay, so we, okay, I'm going to slow it down to 18, because now we can turn our base. Do first set of flaps, and I'm going to turn. How far away are we? 2. Okay. And I'm going to do second set of flaps.
Alright.
Flight 353, contact from our departure, good day.
Departure, good day, 353.
I'm going to begin my turn in on 78. I don't know if this is a bad habit, but these turns tend to be a bit more
shallower, yeah.
I don't know if they should be more square.
Yeah, it's just because you're turning a little bit too soon.
Okay. Altitude looks good. Airspeed is 80, which is I think a little bit fast. Oh yeah, it's 18.
Alright, now we're low and we're fast. So if we just pitch up, all it is just that we will trade some of that airspeed for altitude. There you go. Now we're right at that speed as well.
Okay.
And looking good. We could reduce a little bit of that power because we're super high now.
Too much maybe.
Yeah. But at some point you'll have to increase again, which is about here. Good. Alright, speed looking good. Don't get it too slow. Increase a little bit of power because you're getting low as well. Alright, keep that power in until you get in the ground effect. Good. Level the nose, pitch up. Just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. There you go.
Okay.
Alright, drop the flaps.
Flaps.
Good. Alright, not too bad, not too bad.
Airspeed is good. Beginning rotation. Watching the right rudder. Climbing. 79.
Alright, you remember how to do a go around?
Yeah, full power, flaps down 1 to 2.5.
Alright.
And then tell the tower once
Naples South, helicopter 528.
You have everything clean.
Straight and then slowly pull up.
Well, you want to start pulling up before you drop that first one, alright? So you go full power, pitch up, drop the first one,
northbound on the shoreline, report passing the pier.
Only at the pier, 8 is X.
1 second. Full power, pitch up,
November 4 Bravo, holding short, runway 5, ready for departure.
November 4 Bravo, Naples Tower, turn right, heading 060, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
060, runway 5, clear for takeoff, November 4 Bravo.
700. Oop. Funny. Turning left. (1,000 feet). Leveling out, pulling back. Airplane taking off, move it high, I'm gonna have some power back.
Hey, Center 60, runway 5, clear touch and go. Caution white turbulence, speed nom departure, runway 5.
Clear touch and go, runway 5, Air Center 60.
Helicopter 528 at X-ray traffic, 1 o'clock, 4 miles southwestbound, a Cherokee in the left downwind midfield for runway 5 at 1000. November 4 Bravo, contact 4 miles departure, see you!
What's the departure?
What was that?
X-760, traffic is a helicopter about 3 miles southwest of the field, low level 200, they're going to be remaining on the shoreline northbound, reporting site.
Looking for traffic, Air Center 60.
Yeah, southwest of the field, he's coming up north.
Let me just configure well.
We got clear for touch and go as well, right?
I didn't hear that. Yeah, we, runway clear.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Well, let's confirm though.
Naples Tower, Air Center 60, clear for touch and goes.
Air Center 608 from runway 5, clear touch and go. The helicopter traffic south to left about 2 miles, 200.
Clear for touch and goes, Air Center 60. Traffic not yet in sight, Air Center 60.
Helicopter 528 at X-ray traffic, 1 o'clock, correction, 12 o'clock, mile and a half southwestbound 700.
Got him inside, data deck.
Coming to X, roger. Air Center 60, the traffic has you inside.
Roger that.
I say that?
No. Oh, I see them. Oh, we got traffic inside now. We're sending 60.
Roger.
Oh, I see it there. Oh, that's nice and low. Okay, let's extend this a little bit so I'm not cutting it. Go for it, nice.
And 8X is at the pier.
And just so we're clear.
Number 8 at X-ray, roger, inbound turns approved. Let's see, remain north of runway 5 at altitude.
I'll tell you when to go.
Wind 100 at 8.
North of 5
I'm not assuming you're going to say that. I'm assuming.
Well, I'm going to say it, yeah. I'll tell you, just go around and then you execute, okay?
Okay. I'm a little bit low. Let's give it a little bit more power. And let's pitch up a little bit.
You're going to need more power than that. There you go.
One light.
Good. Get the last stage of flaps.
Last stage of flaps.
Good.
I see 2 lights. Perfect. So that's good. I'm going to bring the power back a bit. We are at, we're quite slow. 70. That's 65, 70. A bit slower. So I'm going to add a bit of power.
No, I'll say you reduce some and pitch it down.
Reduce and pitch.
There you go.
Eyes on number 5. Eyes on number 5. A little bit low.
Good. Speed is looking good.
Everything's looking good. Oh, this is going to be such a nice landing.
Yep. Don't jinx it. Alright, keep it level here now. And idle, keep nose up. Good, up again. Not bad. You're doing very safe landings. Go ahead. Should have done a go around, but I wanted to see that landing.
Sorry. Okay, full power, airspeed 60, right rudder. Little tug. Wings level. Big climbing. No, I was very in 2 minds there. I was like,
right.
Is it coming or am I?
Because I was
landed.
It looked like it was going to be a nice one, so I wanted, like a really nice one, so I wanted to see how it was gonna pan out.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
And I completely forgot about the go around too. So we'll definitely make it this one. You want to do a short approach for this one as well?
Yep.
All right. Tower 760, can we get a short approach for this one?
Excellent 60, roger, I have your request. I might need you to make a 360 or 2.
No problem.
I'm making 360 now or?
No, when we get on the downwind.
Okay.
Okay, hi, tower downtown 866, we'll be ready at the end.
Downtown 866, Naples Tower, turn right heading 060, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
Delta 1 cleared to go right to 060, downtown 866.
Pitch up a little bit because you're climbing a little bit fast. Alright, now we can go ahead and turn that.
Okay, going up to 1,000, turning. Oh, get it straightened out. Okay, I'm just gonna bring the power back.
Center 60, once you're midfield, make a right 360.
Right 360 at midfield, F 60.
So I'm going to look for a point.
Alright, yeah, you can go ahead and make that bank now. And you could keep it all the way to like a 20-degree bank and find a point. So maybe this bank would be a good one. You see the bank here of that big building?
So if it goes behind me, it's shallower.
No, if it goes behind you, it's steeper. If it goes ahead of you, then you're shallow. Which right now it's ahead of you, so shallow it out a bit.
Downtown 866, contact for my departure, good day.
Good day, downtown 866.
Series 2 Charlie Golf, turn left heading 040, runway 5 clear for takeoff.
040, runway 5 clear for takeoff, 2 Charlie Golf.
I'm at altitude, don't just look at that point.
Good.
Okay, it's going in front of me, so I just need to shallow out.
Which makes sense now, because we're into that that headwind now. Make sense?
Yeah.
Shallow it out a bit more, shallow a bit more.
And I got a bit close to it. What is that? How do I get separation?
When we shallow it out here, you should have shallowed out a little bit more before, yeah. And now we'll be pretty much back on the downwind.
Oh, and then I tell him, huh?
Right.
Center 60, short approach approved, runway 5, clear touching go, caution wake turbulence, Gulfstream 5, departing runway 5.
For us, yeah?
Yep.
Short approach approved, runway 5, Air Center 60.
Alright, now I'll cut your engine when we're at that point, and I want you to just glide it in. Try not to get too close to the runway right now, because if you get too close, then you're going to be too high and glide all the way down the runway.
Okay.
But just like a normal short approach, get your glide, get your flaps when you're ready, and then you'll go ahead and cut it, right? So I'll cut your engine now.
Okay. Oh, no engine, so I'm going to look for an airspeed of 70.
Number 2 Charlie Golf, contact for my departure.
You don't want to turn away from the runway or stay away from the runway too long, because remember we have wind from that direction.
No, it was for the Cherokee doing a touch and go, you're fine.
So go ahead, turn around.
Turn about that. The wake turbulence from me instead of the Gulfstream.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you better watch out.
Yeah, not me. Have a good day, 2 Charlie Golf.
Good day.
Drop my nose to get a little bit more airspeed.
Good.
Now, I don't really want to use too much flaps because I want to keep my maximum range.
Right.
Remember to do that.
And it seems like we're sinking a little bit too fast, so let's take it straight to the threshold.
Straight to threshold.
And when you know you've made the runway, then you can get all the flaps in all at once.
Naples Tower, helicopter 583 Tango Yankee is at the I-75 toll booth at 500 with Victor, landing at the Charlie hangars.
Helicopter 583 Tango. Helicopter 583 Tango Yankee, Naples Tower, report 3 miles, 2 miles east of the field.
I think
we'll
I can
report
make
2
it now.
miles east of the field, 3 Tango Yankee.
Good.
Just remembering with Bobby, we pulled flaps just as we landed, and it gave me a bit of
551, our inbound turns at your discretion, report joining final for runway 5.
Alright.
Okay, we're turning on the right base now.
Right over the runway, go around.
Go around?
Yep.
Go around. Okay, pitch it up a little bit. Flaps down 1.
Good. Stay over the runway. Stay over the runway. Good.
Skipping to the right.
Good.
Naples Tower, Air Center 60 going around.
Air Center 60, roger, go around and continue. Are you going to be requesting another short approach?
Negative. We're going to do a normal approach to a full stop on this one, Air Center 60.
Air Center 60, roger. Let's see. Continue up and I'll call you crosswind.
Continue up, you'll call crosswind, Air Center 60.
Okay, now let's check our speeds because I feel I'm fighting.
This is 551, I see you doing I see you on the base. Runway 5, clear to land.
Runway 5, clear to land, exit at 551.
Maintaining 50. Okay, our speed is good. I'm going to do the final set flaps. Just try to smooth that out a little bit.
It's crazy. Just now we had we were in that bank.
Left crossing at your discretion.
Left crossing, Air Center 60.
500.
Just now we were in that bank and we went full power and you felt more of the left turning tendencies, which is why we went off the center line just there now.
Yeah, I wasn't quick on the rudders.
Yeah. Alright, that short approach was good, that go around was good. Let's do one last landing and we'll call it a day, alright?
Alright. Let's make it perfect.
Alright. Does that side picture make it a little bit easier for you to maintain that flare?
It does.
Good.
Okay. Airspeed's coming up 1,000. Pitch. Power.
Air Center 60, number 2, traffic's Sovereign over the shoreline on final. Runway 5, clear to land.
Clear to land, traffic number 2, Air Center 60.
I don't know if I said that right, traffic number 2, but...
Helicopter 583, Tango Yankee landing at the Ramsad Trail, risk remain south of runway 5 at all times, wind 130 at 7.
On risk, remaining south of 5, 3 Tango Yankee.
Okay, I'm gonna configure. 1800. Flaps. I see that nice plane landing. I want to nail this landing. Let's try. Let's try.
Yep.
I'm about 45, so I'm going to do flaps at 2. Try and keep a smart turn, not too steep.
Exit Jet 551, turn right at Alpha 4, contact ground point 6, have a good day.
Right at Alpha 4 over ground, have a good day, accepted 551.
Airspeed's about 70, a little bit slow, 75, it's okay. I feel like I'm a little bit closer than previous.
Yeah, but you're fine on that. Just make that turn now and you should be fine, yeah. Go ahead, get that last stage.
Yeah, the last stage because we're a little bit high.
Good.
A little bit more over. Okay, we've gone a little bit low. Just gonna let it climb up a little bit. Back on track, a little bit low. Gonna start ignoring those pappies now. Okay. Get the ground effect.
And just keep the nose up now.
Nose up. Oh, this is a balloon, I'm going full power. Sorry, I'm going for a go round.
Alright.
I don't know if that balloon was too high, but...
If you feel uncomfortable with it, that's fine. Do that go around.
Sorry, I have to learn what's comfortable.
Air Center 6, Naples Tower, Air Center 60 going around.
Air Center 60, roger, go around, make left traffic.
Make left traffic, Air Center 60.
Sorry, I felt we were just turning a little bit. And
yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Nothing to apologize for. I like that you go around instead of trying to save it and then probably causing more problems.
Okay, airspeed is good. I'll just keep the climb. Focus on direction. Joshua.
You're good, man. You're good. And then now, I think what happened there just now, you cut the power and it started sinking, but you pulled back more than it was sinking, way too much more than it was sinking. So it got a little bit unstable, but very, very good on you to make a go-around decision. That's perfect.
Okay, turning left.
I think you're a little bit too hard on yourself, man.
No, it's learning to trust myself, you know? Did I make a good decision or not?
Yeah,
or, you know.
Yeah. You
don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill that's going a bit close to the airport. So, from your independent perspective, was that a small balloon that you could just ride out, or?
I would have been able to fix that, but it's you that's at the controls, not me.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, make that downwind turn now. What I would have done was just released a little bit of that back pressure, maybe not went full power, but add a little bit of the power just so that it doesn't just fall flat, but actually has a little bit of forward glide.
Yeah.
To kind of cushion it a bit, but that's with a bit of experience. So the fact that you didn't try to do that is perfect.
It was the turn as well. I was a bit slow on the rudder.
Okay.
It was
Air Center 60, runway 5, quit on.
Runway 5, clear to land, Air Center 60.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't want you to be discouraged by making a go around. That was a very, very good decision.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting a bit closer. Let's, okay, we're at the beam. So
No, you're good. You're perfect.
I go to that first stage of flaps. It was so nice until then, so I think it's just too much power too quick, huh?
Right.
Yeah, we're okay.
Naples Tower, 965 Kilo Whiskey, holding short of 23 at Delta 1, ready for departure.
Copy 965 Kilo Whiskey, Naples Tower, turn right on course, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff, traffic starting on the mile base.
Right on course, clear for takeoff, 965 Kilo Whiskey.
Air Center 60, 1 departure prior to arrival.
What? 1 to departure prior to arrival, Air Center 60.
Tower Jetster 875, clear the visual for 5.
Jetster 875, Naples Tower, roger, continue by runway 5.
Continue, Jetster 875.
One of the pilots sounds like he's half asleep. Not that one, but the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. The radio is a little bit easier when you're a bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
You're overthinking it, it's not.
Jetster 875, number 2, traffic sign on mile left base, turning to final, runway 5, clear the line.
Clear lane, runway 5, number 2, Jetster 875.
I do a second set of flaps. Still haven't quite got that turn down.
As long as you're not overshooting. Undershoot is alright. Overshoot, no.
Naples Tower, 890 Whiskey at the 5D1, hold short, ready for departure.
Number 890 Whiskey, Naples Tower, Roger, hold short from 5 Delta 1, good morning.
Holding short, Delta 1, good morning, 890 Whiskey.
Alright, coming in a little bit slow, so what you would want to do is just keep that power in until you get in the ground effect, alright? When you have it stabilized in the ground effect, then you'll pull it.
I feel quite wobbly.
Yeah, because it's getting windy, but that's fine. We'll work with it. Alright, keep the nose up.
Okay.
Nose up. Up, up, up.
Nose up.
Good.
I feel
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It will sink again, and up again. There you go. And drop the flaps now. Use some brakes. Pull back on the stick. Use some brakes, use some brakes. Idle power. Good.
Sorry, I was going to turn that one, but I don't...
No, we were too fast for that.
Right, 760, continue to run my turn right at Alpha 4.
Okay.
Turning right Alpha 4, 760.
You wanna try to slow it down a little bit more to make the first available exit. If you missed one, keep it braking just so that you can make the next one, alright?
Okay.
Good. Alright, I think you're making some safe landings.
And 760, just stand by this frequency for me.
760, stand by.
Alright, we'll cross the line and then we'll stay with him. He's just telling us that because they're probably doing something on ground and he wants us to stay with him. Alright, let's do the after landing checks.
After landing checks, and I can't remember, that's my flaps are down. Make sure back to fuel pump off.
Right, good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's wait for him to call us again and then we'll go in. Another fuel, I'll just shut it down either way when we get there. So yeah, you're making safe landing.
Air Center 60, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, Air Center 60.
Calling ground, stand by.
Alright.
Moving on to ground?
Yeah, no, you could go. So when you could improve on the touchdown a bit.
Yep.
But it's still safe. When I say it's safe, it's not super smooth, but it's on the main gears. If you had it flat
right Alpha 5,
on the nose,
that would be a bad right there on Alpha, then taxi via Alpha.
Over time, you'll improve with how to adjust for that.
Left heading 040, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
Over time, you'll understand how to adjust and make it a little bit better. But using that side picture that I showed you with the panel and the end of the runway, that's surely what you wanna improve on. Alright?
Alright. Always want to improve on a landing.
And then we had like a stiff crosswind just now, so you had that against you too.
You're being nice.
I don't know, it's for real. Your flying is pretty good. Your control, after I acknowledged to you that your speed was a little bit high, you were maintaining it very well. And you notice changes in conditions or notice changes in flight characteristics. That's good. At your stage now, I didn't expect you to know all that stuff.
That's encouraging.
Alright, no brakes now, and we'll just let it
roll.
roll.
Traffic's off your right about 2.5 miles southeast on the TBM 4600,
power.
Descending from Marco Island.
Good, and brakes now.
Inside 5 2 with you.
You want to shut down?
Shut down.
Number 890 Whiskey.